Hi guys, I'm Estelle, the editor of Shape Singapore. So we are all super excited for Shape Run that's happening on August 25th this year. And for myself, I haven't been running much, sad to say. The last time I did a 5K was actually at Shape Run 2017. So it's been 2 years since I went running. It's not that I hate running, it's just that in between these 2 years, I got pregnant, had my kid, and also discovered lots of fun exercises like, the fitness classes, and also tried to focus my training on strength as well as HIIT workouts, which are very efficient and they give me maximum burn within a short amount of time. So for this year's Shape Run, since I'm in an okay condition to run, I've decided to take part in the 5 km race category and set myself a very small goal of just completing it very comfortably within 35 minutes. So I spoke to Andrew about my limitations and expectations for this 5K run. Being a busy mom of 2, I'm not going to make any excuses for myself. I know that, if you want to train for a race, you have to put in the time and the effort to work hard for it. But given that my goal for a 5K is really to do it at a comfortable pace and under 35 minutes, I have told Andrew that I don't want to spend more than 3 hours a week training for it and no more than 3 days. Yeah, and with that in mind, Andrew has come up with a very flexible training plan for me that involves running just once a week. So to me, that's very exciting because I haven't been running in ages. And the prospect of just being able to run once a week, slowly incorporate it into my training plan is excellent. And knowing that I can do other exercises besides running is also great because it allows a lot of flexibility in my schedule. So whenever I skip a run, I know that I can make up for it by doing other exercises. This plan is really designed for people who are not totally inactive, but it's meant for people who have not been running for a long time, who don't have running in their training plan, still have a basic level of fitness. Like for example, if I go to a cardio workout class, I wouldn't feel like super breathless after that. I will still be able to keep up. For every training plan, it's always advisable to have a rest day in between, especially when you are not a hardcore runner. You don't do it every day, so your body needs time to recover. Right? So for my training plan, I decided to do it on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And my rest days would be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So Monday, to keep things flexible for myself, I've opted to do a mix of things. So I can either go with skipping. Skipping is a great cardio activity because it's high intensity. Andrew recommends that I do it for ideally 4 sets. So it will be 10 minutes of non-stop skipping, followed by 3 minutes of rest. And then I'll repeat that for 3 or 4 more times to achieve the 30 to 40 minutes of non-stop cardio. And then there's also dance workout. So dance is something I enjoy doing a lot. Of course, Andrew says to make it effective, I have to keep going for at least 30 minutes for it to be counted as cardio training. So there's skipping, there's dance. And last of all, for days when I'm really so strapped, I don't even have time to change in the workout clothes, I don't have time to hit the gym or find a quiet corner, I can just climb the stairs. So stair climbing, according to Andrew, is also a very effective way to train for a run because it really targets your legs, your glutes, your calves, all the essential running muscles that you need for a race. And at the same time, it also works to elevate your heart rate and trains your aerobic fitness. And for Wednesdays, it would be a cardio circuit. I've chosen to go with a HIIT workout, high intensity interval training. It is a workout that comprises both cardio and strength exercises. So one complete set takes 8 minutes, and I intend to repeat that 2 more times, so to do 3 sets in total to make 24 minutes. So that's going to be a very painful 24 minutes, even though it's not running. I think it's going to be even harder than running non-stop for 24 minutes. Yeah, so that's my plan on Wednesdays. I'll probably do it in the office gym because it is so convenient for me. I can pop by during my lunch hours or after work to just bang out the exercises. And then last of all, Friday would be my dedicated running day because like Andrew says, I can't actually do a race without running at all. So the bare minimum I have to do is to run once a week. And if assuming I have 4 weeks leading up to Shape Run, I have to do 4 runs. And out of the 4 runs, to do 2 short runs and 2 longer runs. Right? So for instance, week 1, I'm going to start with a 4 km run at a moderate pace. So what does moderate mean? It means I'm able to run and still be able to talk a couple of words, like a few words, right? So he goes by this thing called RPE, rate of perceived exertion. So for my shorter 4K runs, the rate of perceived exertion should be about 7 or 8 out of 10. So not completely out of breath, like going to die after that, but I should still feel very challenged and pushed after the 4K. Right, so my first 4K run, I'm aiming to do it at a pace of 7 minutes per kilometer. And then for week 2, Andrew recommends that I go for a longer run, which is 6 kilometers at an easier pace. So the RPE, rate of perceived exertion, for that 6 km run would be around 4 or 5 out of 10. So it's going to be at an easier pace of about 7 minutes and 10 seconds per kilometer. Right. And then for week 3, I will do the short 4 km run again, but this time at a slightly faster pace of about 6 minutes 48 seconds. Yeah, because presumably I have become fitter, right? My cardio fitness has improved over the last 2 weeks. So week 3, I'm supposed to go faster. And finally, for week 4, the 6 km run, I am also supposed to maintain my pace of 6 minutes and 48 seconds. So all this is meant to help me achieve my goal of completing the Shape Run 5 km within a comfortable time of 35 minutes. And on top of that, I mean, I am a person who likes to do yoga a lot, stretching exercises and such stuff. So I think it would be nice to add this to my training plan as and when I can afford the time to. So if you are a lover of yoga like me, consider going to a yoga studio like TFX, because I'll be going there, for some of the more specific yoga classes that can help to strengthen your running muscles. So some of the yoga styles that I really like would be yoga therapy, gentle yoga, yoga stretch, and yin yoga. So these are the more rehabilitative types of yoga classes that I like to go for. And because TFX has recently opened its new studios in Pacific Plaza and Funan Mall, so I can't wait to work out there, check out the new facilities and all. I think it would be great if you guys could follow me on this journey and take up this plan, adapt a version for yourself, do what works for you. Alright, you don't have to follow everything according to what I'm doing, because at the end of the day, it all depends on your fitness level, your current conditions, and also your expectations for the run. And don't be afraid to switch out your workouts, and do some other cardio exercises that you enjoy. So if you are not a fan of dancing, for example, you can always switch it up with spinning, go for a spinning class, cycle in the gym, use the elliptical, or if you have a rowing machine, even better, go for the rowing machine. So the key is to keep your workouts as varied as possible, to make it fun, to make it exciting. Because the last thing you want to do at the end of the day is to think about, oh man, I have to do another run today. Because I know running can get boring after a while, especially when I do it in the gym. I hope to be able to stick to this plan, train for Shape Run 2019, and be able to complete it within my target timing of 35 minutes. So for those of you who have not signed up for Shape Run 2019, do so now by clicking on this link. Hope to see you at Shape Run 2019, happening on August 25th. It will be at Kallang Practice Track. Yeah. See you then! For more on health and fitness, and even tips on training for races and running, visit shape.com.sg, Singapore's leading website for women's health and fitness. Bye!